just want you to open mouth. Open your mouth and appreciate God for His mercy, for His grace, for the mighty things you have been doing in your life, in your family. Just call the atmosphere of the Holy Ghost to come and take over. He is worthy of our praise. Just open your mouth and speak in tongues. See, anyway you are, say, Father, thank you for my family. Thank you for my children. Thank you for my going out and coming in. Thank you for the mighty things you have been doing since the beginning of this year. A lot of people, they don't have food to eat, but they are still thanking you. The Lord Almighty, I have never gone to bed without food. I have never begged on the street. I am not naked. Because you have been naked, so I can be covered. Because you have been hungry, so I will receive food. I want to thank you for the sacrifice. Thank you for the great things you have been doing. And I want to use this moment to ask for your mercy. I am not worthy to be in your presence, because the Bible makes us understand that any man that is born of a woman is a sinner. I have committed a lot of sins since the beginning of this day. The way I look, the way I act, the way I do things. Just want to ask the Spirit of God to come and take over and deliver us from every spirit of darkness, the spirit of pollution that is not of God. Because if you are saying that you are smarter, you know how to do everything, it simply means that God is not for you. It is a strong man of a spirit always call the name of God, because he believes that his strength is not sufficient for him. If you know that your strength is not sufficient, there is a need for you to call God in any way you are. There is a need for you to worship Him, because you believe He is your helper. When you sleep without praying, it simply means you are saying that you don't depend on God. As a believer, you should have an altar. You should have an altar. An altar where you call the presence of God to assist you in anything you are doing in this life. The probability of worrying can never solve anything in your life. So instead of wasting your strength and your energy to stand on the word W-R-O-R-Y, it is better to go to the presence of God. A lot of us, we have been destroyed by the spirit of worry. Spirit of worry. Spirit of worry. What will I eat? What will I wear? What am I going to do today? How is my future going to be? Which wife am I going to marry? Is this girl the right girl for me? Is this food the right food for me? Is this place I want to sleep? Will I wake up the next day? I want to make 10,000 today. Is it possible I'm going to make it? Before the end of this year, will I be able to buy a car? What will I wear tomorrow? What am I going to eat? This is the life of many people. This is the life of many people. They have been tormented by the spirit of worry. But the Bible makes us to understand vividly that we should not waste our time in worrying. We should even look at the flowers in the field. They do not do anything. They don't work. They don't plant. They don't do anything. But they even look more beautiful than the glory of Solomon. As a believer, You are created in the image and the likeness of God. And the reason why you are worrying is because your heart is not connected to God. It simply means that you have been taken away from the presence of God. Because when you dwell with devil, it will bring a lot of problems in your life. Jesus is a joy giver. And in any time you know that you are always worrying, you are always sad, know that you are not connected to God. And it is not late. Don't say that, oh, many people have been doing it. Try to have a secret room. What is the effect of God in your life today if I ask you as a believer? We have the timetable for you to pray again with your family. Do you still believe that without God I can do nothing? That is only a true person that believes that Jesus is his helper. We are moving here and there, looking for what to eat, looking for how Nigeria is going to be before the end of this year. Who is going to be the next president of Nigeria? Oh, Tinubu is not actually good. We want Peter Obi. We want Jonathan. We want Yar'Adua. Yar'Adua is already gone. All of these worries can never change anything. If you are not closer to God, his effect can never manifest in your life. If you are not closer to your Father, you cannot know him very well. If you are not closer to your friend, you will not know him very well. The only way you can know him very well, you need to be closer to him. For you to see the manifestation of God's work in your life, you must be closer to him. Take away your eyes from the things that against the will of God. If you want to see the effect of God in your life, I want to mention the list of the people that saw the effect of God in their life in the Bible. And when we walk like them, our life is never going to be the same. If you could vividly remember in the book of Genesis chapter 22 verse 5, when the Lord Almighty received an assignment to go and offer a sacrifice on the altar, Abraham and his servant, they walked together to a place where Jesus has described for him. And when they got nearer to that particular place, Abraham told his servant, wait here, let me go yonder so I may worship. And the father and the son were walking with the wood, with lighter, with everything. And the son was so sad. He said, Daddy, we have the wood here, we have the fire. How is this sacrifice gonna be? How is this sacrifice gonna be? And that is the question of a lot of us today. How is today is gonna be? How is tomorrow is gonna be? If you don't have faith in God, the effect of God can never be manifest itself in your life. For the power of God and the presence of God to manifest in your life, you must be closer to him. A lot of us, we have given up in Jesus Christ. When we see people in the street ministering, talking about the gospel, we just say, oh, they're actually wasting their time. Yeah, probably they don't have what to do. That is what a lot of people think. In the the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 20. It says, where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am there. I don't believe that Jesus Christ is a liar.